Hi everybody, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Today we're having a look at another card in the Major Arcana. This time it's number 2, but this is our third card we're looking at because it starts with 0, the Fool. We've had a look at that. We've had a look at number 1, the Magician. And today is the High Priestess's turn. Number 2. So the High Priestess obviously embodies feminine energy. She's often depicted with a book in her lap while she's sitting on her throne, like in this card here and this card here. She's your intuition, your insight. She's said to embody knowledge and wisdom from the akashic records from time immemorial, the present and the future. The High Priestess also has access to knowledge from other written texts. For example, the Torah, the first 5 books of the Hebrew Bible, the Old Testament. In many tarot decks, the High Priestess is depicted between 2 pillars, as in this one here, sometimes with the letter J and B. We have J and B here, J and B lit up here. And that means Jachin and Boaz. According to the Bible, Jachin and Boaz were 2 copper, brass or bronze pillars which stood on the porch of Solomon's temple, the first temple in Jerusalem. These are also used in Freemasonry. Passing through these pillars represents a chance for a new beginning. The High Priestess has a direct connection to the divine. She knows and sees many things that sometimes get overlooked when we're not acting in our divine truth or not being true to ourselves. She usually has her own agenda and can recognize situations from a higher perspective. If she turns up in your tarot reading, it's a sign that we should look at the situation with our intuition and perhaps see something that is not immediately apparent, that we can only see with our intuition and our insight. So let's have a look at some individual cards here from different decks. This is from the Gypsy Tarot. So we're looking here for the pillars. I think one of them is here. Yeah, this is the striped red one here, and this is the blue one here. The sun and the moon, they're connected here, and this is the connection to the divine via the crown chakra. She's looking at a book of wisdom with some various symbols in there that only she can decipher. We don't know what they mean, but only our intuition can access these symbols and their meaning. So also here we have an eye on here, I think. Is that an eye? It could be another sign of a connection to the divine. Yeah, she's quite a colourful High Priestess, this one. The one here from the Psychic Tarot is called actually Intuition. So she's looking at the stars of the universe. She has the anchor around her neck, the key of life in the Egyptian religion. And there's a door here. A doorway. It's a doorway of knowledge and wisdom that humans can't access normally. Only with special intuition and insight. We have to go within and meditate and dig deep to be able to open this door of secrets. There's no lock on there. Just a question of tuning in and to be able to open it. Now in the Tarot of the Cat people here, the 2 pillars are actually cats. That's interesting. I love this deck. I love the Tarot of the Tarot of the Cat people. It's a beautiful deck. She's got a wonderful jewel encrusted cloak on. Lots of a bit of an Aztec feel about it. Ancient feel, lots of gold on her there. She's got her staff. Staff of wisdom and knowledge. So she's wearing a beautiful cloak. Now the one from the Gilded Tarot Royale. She has the Jane, the Jachin and the Boaz. The pillars from Solomon's Temple. She's sort of skimming the water of emotions, but she's rather more up in the air, up in the intuition there, accessing her intuition, getting in touch, looking up to the divine. She has a toe dipped in the waters of the earth realm, of the 3D, but she usually lives in the 5D. She's quite a gregarious one, this one. Quite joyful. As I said, the High Priestess always has her own agenda, so she's just doing her thing here. In the Tarot Draconis, we have the Solitary Dragon. We have the Jane the Bee again on the pillars. We have the Torah here. She's holding onto a book of knowledge and wisdom. This is just one of the books she reads, obviously. There are many, many others she knows about. And her eyes are lit up. Her eyes are light, so she's really seeing with the third eye, with her intuition. I had to close the windows then. I got drilling going on in the road over there. So yeah, she's looking within, obviously. Her eyes are not open as such, they're just lights. So she's lit, she's in touch with the divine. And this is the one from the Mystic Tarot. She's very regal. She has a moon on her hat. The two pillars here. The yin and yang sign. So that means she brings balance into our lives as well. If we use our intuition and our insight, we can bring balance into our lives. That's another meaning for the High Priestess. She's eagerly reading a book here, soaking up all the knowledge she can. She's sitting on the throne here. Not all priestesses have a throne. They just go about everyday life, just like us humans. So that's it for the High Priestess. If you have any questions, put them in the email, or if you're seeing this on Facebook, it'll be on Messenger. You can send me a message about the meaning of the High Priestess if you're not sure. Yeah, also talking about her number. Number 2, of course, stands for balance. The scales, the left and the right. So, yeah, she embodies balance. Inner balance, outer balance. We tune into her when we meditate, or when we have a very tricky problem. We tune into our intuition, our inner feminine. So that is for the feminine energy. I'm reading this. Doesn't mean you're a female particularly. You could be a male with a very high feminine, pronounced feminine energy. So this is for you as well. Take it as it resonates. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one, which should be the High Priest, number 3. No, it's not the High Priest, it's the Empress. The Empress number 3, and after that the Emperor number 4. And then the Hierophant at number 5. We don't actually have a High Priest in here. That would be the Hierophant then at number 5. The equivalent, I think. But she stands in her own power, the High Priestess, really. There is no equivalent for the High Priestess, or any of the other major arcana. They all stand in their own power. So, thanks for coming. Thanks so much for liking and subscribing if you're watching on YouTube. And I hope to see you again in one of my other readings. Until then, take good care. Bye-bye.